Jessica, and in this video I'll be talking about Standard 4.1, which is also our standard about financial planning. So what is a financial plan? A financial plan is a document that outlines the essential financial facts about a new venture. So what is the purpose of a financial plan and why is it important? So the purpose of the financial plan is to attract investors, and a good financial plan will give the investors incentives to want to invest in your business, because investors want to see whether or not your business can succeed financially and if it is well thought out and planned. If it isn't, they're not going to invest into something that they don't believe in. That's why by seeing your financial plan, they can see if your business is well thought out of and financially secure. That way they can invest on your business and make money off of it. So what is in a financial plan? So a good, effective financial plan has these items that are in their plan. The first one is business assets. The second one is their needed capital. The third one is to describe their startup and operating expenses. The fourth one is to explain the way that the businesses will document and record its financial record. The fifth one is forecast finances to project their future. And the last one is the plan of expanding their businesses. And yeah. So now let's move on to budget. So what is a budget? A budget is a plan specifying how money will be spent during a particular period, and it helps the businesses predict how much money will be spent. So there are three types of budget. The first one is a startup budget, the second one is called a cash budget, and the last one is called an operating budget. So why is accounting the language of business? So the reason why it's called the language of business is because accounting is a way where people can communicate with each other about seeing how well the business is doing and communicating by money and the different rules that are in accounting. And next, let's move on to the rules for accountants. So all accountants must follow this rule, and it's called GAAP, GAAP, and what this means is generally accepted accounting principles, and these rules provide a way to communicate financial information to others. And yeah, so now let's move on to property ownership and control. So property is anything of value that is owned or controlled, and when you own an item of property, you have a legal right or financial claim to that property. And businesses also own and control property. One of the purposes of accounting is to provide financial information about property and the rights to the property. So now I want to talk about some of the vocabs that can be seen in this standard. The first one is assets, and assets are property and other items of value owned by a business. The second one is current assets, which are assets that are either used up or converted to cash during the normal cycle of business. And usually the normal cycle of business is around 1 year. And some examples of that can be cash, supplies, merchandise, and etc. The next one is accounts receivable, which means the total amount of money owed to a business, and it represents money to be received in payments after goods or services are sold on credit. The next one is fixed assets, which are items of value that will be held for more than 1 year. And the last one is equity, which is the present value of an asset less all claims against it. So now we have financial report. So what is a financial report? A financial report is summarized information about the financial status of the business. And that is everything on this standard. I hope you enjoyed my video, and thank you. Bye!